lot of time, Vic.
Understand there's a narrow launch window.
Wherever it's hidden, time to retrieve it.
Working on it.
And when it's done,
He'll be taken care of.
I want that progress report by tomorrow morning.
I've got some work I need to do. So you've got the rest of the night to yourself.
I think there's a problem with the Animus.
Nope, it's working fine.
I'm pretty sure it just ejected me
I'm
when
pretty sure you should shut up.
You ready to finally tell me what's going on?
We have to stop them, Desmond. When they access that last memory of yours, they're just getting started. They want to change everything. The way we live, the way we think, the way we are. You've gotten the lecture from Vidic about what's wrong with the world, how we need order and discipline, so they're going to give it to us. Only we don't have a say in the matter.
How?
The Templar treasure. They think it...
Miss Stillman?
I'm here.
I need you to upload Desmond's files to the database.
Got it.
So what? You're using me to find this Templar treasure? What do they call it? The Piece of Eden?
Yes.
Well, it's looking like it's at Messiah, so I don't know why they're wasting all this time with me. Why don't they just send their people to pick it up?
They can't. It's not that simple. The artifact from Messiah, they had it. It was destroyed in the accident.
Then what are they hoping for me? For my ancestor to tell them?
They're hoping he'll show them where the other ones are.
You mean there's more than one of these things?
Oh, Desmond, you have no idea.
Is there a problem, Miss
No,
Stillman?
Warren. Everything's Denver on my end.
Then, where are the files?
I've got to move these files before he gets suspicious. We'll talk more later.
Wait, what's that mean, everything's Denver?
It means everything's fine.
Why Denver?
It's a reference to Denver International Airport. There's an underground facility there. It's where the accident happened. Aren't you tired?
Time's wasting, Mr. Miles.
Yeah, I'm
We're
coming.
nearly done, you know.
And then what?
You'll see. Maybe they'll even let you watch when it begins. It's not as terrible as you think.
Look, I know you're not gonna let me leave. So why not tell me what's going on? Humor me.
I'm not an idiot, Mr. Miles. I think you've already learned quite a bit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course not.
All right, let me ask you something else then.
Yes?
Some of the stuff I'm seeing in the Animus, sometimes it seems wrong. Untrue, like the history is off somehow. It doesn't...
It doesn't what, Mr. Miles? Match up with what you read on an online encyclopedia? What your high school history teacher taught you? Let me ask you something. Do these supposed experts have access to secret knowledge kept hidden from the rest of us?
There are books, letters, documents, all sorts of source material from back then. Some of it seems to contradict what the Animus is showing me.
Anyone can write a book, and they can put whatever they want on its pages. Anything. Used to be, we thought the world was flat.
Some people still do.
Yes, and they publish books about it. Or that the moon landing was a hoax. I believe there's also a book claims the world was created in 7 days. A bestseller, too.
Where's this going, Doc?
The point, I suppose, is that you shouldn't trust everything you hear, everything you read. What's that your ancestors said? Nothing is true?
Everything is permitted.
Yes, exactly. It's part of what makes the Animus so spectacular. There's no room for misinterpretation.
There's always room.
Touché, Mr. Miles. Now that I've answered your question, can we begin?
Lie down, please.
Start your memory.
Use counterattacks when faced with multiple enemies.
Come in, my student. We have much to discuss. We are close, Altair. Robert de Sable is now all that stands between us and victory. It is his mouth gives the orders. His hand pays the gold. With him dies the knowledge of the Templar treasure and any threat it might pose.
I still don't understand how a simple bit of treasure could cause so much chaos.
The Peace of Eden is temptation given form. Merely look at what it's done to Robert. Once he tasted of its power, the thing consumed him. He saw not a dangerous weapon to be destroyed, but a tool. One that would help him realize his life's ambition.
He dreamed of power then.
Yes and no. He dreamed, still dreams, like us, of peace.
But this is a man who sought to see the Holy Land consumed by war.
No, Altair. How can you not see when you're the one that opened my eyes to this?
What do you mean?
What do he and his followers want? A world in which all men are united. I do not despise his goal. I share it. But I take issue with the means. Peace is something to be learned, to be understood, to be embraced.
He would force it.
And rob us of our free will in the process.
Strange to think of him in this way.
Never harbor hate for your victims, Altair. Such thoughts are poison and will cloud your judgment.
Could he not be convinced then to end his mad quest?
I spoke to him in my way, through you. What was each killing if not a message? But he has chosen to ignore us.
Then there's only one thing left to do.
Jerusalem is where you faced him first. It's where you'll find him now. Let this final offering lend you strength. Go, Altair. It's time to finish this.
Must be running or something. Focus on your...
The short blade is best for quickly fending off mines.
Safety and peace, Altair.
Upon you as well, brother.
Seems fate has a funny way with things.
So it's true then. Robert de Sable is in Jerusalem.
I've seen the Knights myself.
Only misfortune follows that man. If he's here, it's because he intends ill. I won't give him the chance to act.
Do not let vengeance cloud your thoughts, brother. We both know no good can come of that.
I have not forgotten. You have nothing to fear. I do not seek revenge, but knowledge.
Truly you are not the man I once knew.
My work has taught me many things, revealed secrets to me. But there are still pieces of this puzzle I do not possess.
What do you mean?
All the men I've laid to rest have worked together, united by this man. Robert has designs upon the land. This much I know for certain. But how and why, when and where, these things remain out of reach.
Crusaders and Saracens working together?
They are none of these things, but something else. Templars.
The Templars are a part of the Crusader army.
Or so they'd like King Richard to believe. No, their only allegiance is to Robert de Sable and some mad idea that they will stop the war.
You spin a strange tale.
You have no idea, Malik. But tell me where they've been seen. I should be after him before he slips away.
3 places I can say for certain. West of here, near both a guard tower and a hospital. And to the southwest, at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. See what you can learn. I will do the same.
I'll be quick as I can.
Stay safe, my friend.
Be wary, friends! The Shaitan is everywhere! Watch, waiting! He tempts us always! Be strong! Strong like Salahadin! أنت حسانة! أنت حسانة! أيها لص حقير. أبشر.
Let me go!
Kime boyun eğiyorsun? Mahmut! Beni yenemeyecek. Come back here!
All the city will know of your sacrifice.
So we've a murderer nearby. Poor soul.
Why is he doing that?
Gözünüzü dört açın, geri dönecek. Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtuldu. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin vermeyin. Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtuldu. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin vermeyin. Kalabalığın içine karışmayı seviyor. Kimsenin sizi kandırmasına izin vermeyin.
This won't be too difficult.
Beni yenemeyecek. Seni gözün kapalı bile yener. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Senin gözün kapalı bile yeter.
Just a few coins, please.
Gözünüzü dört açın, geri dönecek. Guards! Guards! That man just killed someone!
You are not supposed to be here. Leave. Damned infidels! What's going on? What's he running from? Now, what could cause him to run like that? Why is he running around like that? What's got him so bothered?
He'll hurt someone at that speed.
I'll not find better items anywhere else, I swear it.
You've no reason to stand here. Leave.
Ah, you've come to the right place. There's no better merchant than I. Anything you like?
A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins.
Help! I need help! Please, anyone! Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür. Stop this, please! You're hurting me! Help! I need help! Please, anyone! Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür. Please, I've done nothing wrong. Why are you doing that?
You shouldn't be here. Be gone.
Don't hurt me, please! Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Etmeyin onu! Beni yenemeyecek.
Thank you. I only wish my sons were half as brave as... I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
إذا رأيتموه لا تدعوه يكفر. God curse the one who's done this. لا تتذكروا الشك. لن يخفى علي أبدا. Where's the one responsible? ماذا حدث هنا؟
Bir şey mi lazım? Kenara çekil. Kenara çekil.
Leave, peasant, before I make you.
Take the map I've given you and see that the guards are placed accordingly. We'll be safe enough during the procession. It's the burial that worries me. Easy for our enemies to hide amongst the crowd.
If you're so concerned, why not post your own men? Search the site yourselves.
Our presence here has caused enough chaos. I can only imagine how the people would react, seeing Crusader soldiers marching across their holy ground.
Then perhaps you should not attend at all.
He was our friend and brother, and we will honor him as he passes from this world. You insult me by suggesting otherwise.
I'll post the men. I don't want trouble either.
Then stop trying to make it, and do as you've been asked.
All I ask is for a few coins, food, and so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. No, you don't understand. I have my family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? No, you don't understand. I have nothing. No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
لست حقير. سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك.
Please, can't you spare something? I'm
And then I take
poor
you.
and sick. Look at me. I've done nothing wrong.
تمهل.
كبر!
أنت تتبع طريق الضلال.
You wish to die, so be
ثمن خطاياك.
End your life.
How can one أيها الأخيار سوف تموتوا. ثمن خطاياك.
You came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me.